Hey guys, it's Clint. Welcome. It's Sweetcast again. So they just had the Marvel live stream. It was on Marvel Entertainment's YouTube channel, and it was the Captain Marvel red carpet live stream. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. I wanted to show you some updates on my comic book, though. This is from Downcast. Here's one that has just been inked. These are the beautiful stylized drawings of Ignacio Lazaro. He's the artist on the project, and here's one in black and white, and then here is a fully colored page. Very cool stuff. I love his art style. It's really fun. So if you're interested in this, link in the description below will bring you to the mailing list so you can be in the know of when this launches, which is April 2nd. All right, Captain Marvel. Here we go. So they kept promoting the hashtag Captain Marvel, I believe it was. Hashtag Captain Marvel, and yeah, during the whole glitz and glamour, whatever they're trying to do exactly. And I noticed that the Air Force was a big thing. I know that has something to do with the story itself. I also have to wonder if it has anything to do with making nice with comic book fans, because a lot of comic book fans that have taken issue with Captain Marvel might be the same kind of people that would be supportive of the U.S. military. There seems to be some correlation, though I don't know that this was necessarily any reason, because I know it has something to do with the story here. So if you look to the hashtag, I did find it funny, though, that one of the very first things that I saw was apparently Rogue. I don't read Captain Marvel books. I've only read like a couple things where she happened to show up in a crossover. She's never interested me as a character, but I have heard many times that Rogue has defeated her or has the ability to defeat her. So this is pretty funny. All right, so Marvel Studios is going live, and in the traditional kind of way here. Now, I don't want to be too harsh on people that aren't used to going on live TV. These on the right are the two co-writers of Captain Marvel, and then on the left you have some of Marvel's interviewers, talking heads, whatever it is that they do. So I cut out some sections for us to talk about and maybe laugh at just a little bit. So here goes the first clip.
Beloved character, but I'm wondering for you guys, what attracted you to being part of this amazing film?
It's her messiness and her humanness, and when we heard that Brie Larson was cast in the role, that was such a draw for us, because we knew
messiness and humanness. I'm not going to show all the clips, but I cannot tell you how many times people have been reminding us that Brie Larson is a human. So in case there was any question, she is a human, though I have a feeling that a lot of people will dispute that fact on Twitter under the hashtag Captain Marvel. Let's see what else they have to say.
Knew that she would bring that humanity to such a powerful, strong, confident character, and that she could bring all the vulnerability and the messiness that we love in all of our characters.
The messiness, the vulnerability, the humanity, but also strong, powerful, confident. It's just funny. She's just everything, isn't she, Captain Marvel?
I love that.
With Carol Danvers, especially, that messiness is so core to who she is as a hero. You've done really complicated, sometimes really unhappy people and brought them on screen. Is it hard to weave in all of the superhero-ness of it all, or do you just stay focused on the character?
Hear that background noise. Okay, let's go to another clip here farther down. Same people being interviewed here, still the writers.
Surreal and amazing, but just watching Brie Larson take on this role and turn herself into like a jock for this role, becoming so strong,
pushing Jeep,
so strong, so human, so strong. She pushed a Jeep. Can you believe that? It was put in neutral, and she was able to lean on that Jeep and push it.
We all saw her push that Jeep up the hill, didn't we? Google it if you haven't. We were just, the only thing that surprised us is that she didn't actually come on set shooting Photon Blast one day.
Of all the things you got to
do you see that joke? She didn't come on set shooting Photon Blast. Totally discarded the joke and moved on to the next question. I don't blame them. I'm sure I would say, believe it, if I was there being interviewed, I'd probably say something stupid. But the writers of the thing just laid out, a really bad dad joke, really. All right, we have another interviewee, and apparently this is a young Carol Danvers. So, yeah, let's play the clip.
Tonight is a really big night, and we know that you had a blast putting together this movie. What do you feel like this night? And for you, what does this mean being a young woman?
It feels to me like...
What does it mean being a young woman? Oh, this was another thing. I didn't watch. I mean, it's an hour and 43 minutes long. Of course, I didn't watch this whole thing. But I scrubbed through it, and just watched things. And this kept getting brought up. It gets boring. It gets old. But I love this little girl's answer.
Like, I'm like not the only girl who has strong powers. Every girl around the world has strong powers. And it's just a super good opportunity for me to be here right now.
Well, we are so...
Great answer. So if I was there again, I would probably give a much weird, strange. Wow, I can't even speak now. I would give a terrible answer to that question because it was a really stupid question. But you know what? She actually did a great job there. The problem I have is that Brie Larson is going to give essentially the exact same answer to the exact same question. So rather than bore you with all of the same, what is it like to be a woman questions. This was groundbreaking. That's another thing I heard a ton. Let's hear from Brie Larson herself.
Carol changed my life, and this movie hasn't even come out yet. Just in particular, getting strong and learning how to stand my ground and own myself and value my voice. Those are things that I learned from her. So I'm excited to share her with the world.
Why do people pretend like a superhero that you just learned about 2 years ago because you got the role to play her? Why are we pretending like she taught you something, like how to speak and have your own opinion? I totally forgot what she answered. You can rewind it and get the exact answer. This is kind of obnoxious because it's so overblown.
And the fans, I mean, Carol means so much to them, and it must mean a lot to you.
Who? Carol means so much to what fans? What fans? I mean, I know that you can see in the live chat here, a lot of people are excited for this movie because they've been really into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's no surprise. They've made a ton of money rather on every single movie that they've done. So they're fans for the franchise, but a lot of these people don't even know who Captain Marvel actually is.
See. Do you have you heard from people as you're just walking down the street, people saying what the character means to them, and have they shared a little bit of their Carol love with you?
Only in...
I'm just trying to imagine this. She's walking down the street. Here's Brie Larson walking down the street in where would she hang out? L.A. somewhere. She's walking down the street, and people just stop her. Oh, Captain Marvel! I need to tell you what Carol Danvers means to me. Let's hear what they say.
Moments like this, I haven't walked down the street that much, and we've been everywhere in the world, right?
She doesn't walk down streets. She's rich.
Well, you walk down this street, Hollywood Boulevard.
Whatever this is, this street that we've shut down. These have been the moments.
Whatever this is. Oh, man. Celebrities are so removed from reality, it's funny.
Moments where I've realized that this is an important symbol, and like I said, she changed my life, so I'm excited to see what she can do to the rest of the world.
She changed her life. I will say this: if it wasn't for Captain Marvel, you probably wouldn't have got this role. You probably would not be making the tons and tons, truckloads of money that you've been making. So she did change your life in that way. I have a hard time believing that playing this role changed your life, though, because of the character Carol Danvers. I don't think so.
I love seeing you up here together. I think it's such wonderful kismet that you guys are here right now. I would love to...
Sorry, Guitar Jedi in the chat here says Brie Feminazi. I should probably stop this video. Let's just play a little bit more.
To know what Carol loves about Maria and what Maria loves about Carol.
No thanks. Yeah, we're done. So I'd love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments below. Are you going to watch Captain Marvel? I've heard an astounding number of people in my comment sections who have said that they're not interested in watching Captain Marvel at all and that they're going to boycott it altogether. What do you think? Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. And don't forget that if you're interested in a comic that has nothing to do with social justice politics, this is Downcast. This is a page from the interior pages, and you can sign up in the comment section or the description below. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.